Thank you so much for pressing play on my video today. My name is Sharleen from stampwithshar.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the US. It's Friday, which means I either have a tip, a technique, or a trick to share with you. Now, if you are new to stamping, you're going to want to hear this. This may help you a little bit. I know it helps me. So we're going to flip the camera and we're going to get started. If you are interested in any of the products that I used in today's video, I will have them linked down in the description below. If you click on any of that, that will take you over to my online store. I do post projects every weekday to inspire you, so I hope you'll head on over to my website, www.stampwithshar.com. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Click that notification bell, that way you will be notified every time I upload a video. So we're going to flip the camera and we are going to get talking about our stamps. I wanted to talk a little bit today about our stamps. Now, for me personally, I use the clear stamp, also known as a red rubber stamp, or I use the photopolymer stamp. Very rare I will make an error and I will buy a wood stamp, a wood mount stamp, but typically I personally don't use the wood mount. I like the photopolymer or the clear, also known as red rubber. So, the photopolymer, again, if you guys are new to stamping, photopolymer is a clear see-through stamp, and when this is on your block, it's great because when you ink it up, you can see exactly where the image is, which I like that. So that's this. Now you will notice I have placed mine in my case, and the reason why I do this is because for me, having it on here like this is easier than when you first buy it. When you first get your stamp set, it comes like this, okay? So it's got this white plastic, and then it's got another plastic with the darker image. So what I like to do when I get mine in, I remove the plastic, I remove all my stamps off of this backing. So I just take off all my stamps, and I find by doing this, I'm able to see if I have a stamp missing. It also makes it easier and you're ready to go. You don't still have to pull off anything or, try and separate. So what I do then is I take this and I slip this into my case. Now there is a protective sheet, you can see there. So I just slip it into the case, and then I go ahead and I start adding my stamps back on. And I find where they go, and I just add my stamps back on. And then once I get done doing that, so I can now see, all right, I don't have this stamp. That stamp's not in my case. When I'm done and I've got all my stamps in there, I take that plastic film and I just put it on top, just like so. But that's what I do with my photopolymer. Now for the red rubber, the clear mount, I do the same thing. Now you will notice I do not add these stickers at the back. However, Stampin' Up has come out with a cling stamp. You'll notice at the top of the case it says cling stamp. And these, you guys, are incredibly sticky. So once you have put your sticker on, these are so sticky because it's this new cling stamp that Stampin' Up has come up with. Okay, so all I do, I keep my stickers over here because the older stamps, I never added a sticker because I didn't like it. But I'm going to convert all my old stamps to this cling because I've showed you in another video, which I'll have here at the top if you click on this information. I show you how to make non-cling stamps cling. Does that make sense? I know it makes sense in my head. And then all I do is let me grab one that I haven't done already. So when you get your stamp, this is how it comes, okay? So all I do is I take my stamps. Now you can see I haven't even opened this or used it, but the stamp is kind of, it's got like a little pull piece and they just pop right out. So what you want to do is you want to pop all your stamps out, take them off. And again, these pop out really easy, so don't be afraid. I know it can be scary when you get your first stamp and you're like, oh my goodness, this is cool, but now what? So you're just going to take them all off. And then what I do, I remove this backing piece. So there's a backing on here. I take that off. I now add this piece on the inside of my stamp case. And again, I can play around with it and position it wherever. And so I know if I have no stamps in there, oh, cool, I don't have any stamps. And then I just add all my stamps back, removing that backing piece. And I put that in my case. Now, if this doesn't work for you, that's okay. You don't have to do this, but I find this helps me. And then I know, okay, I'm missing a stamp. So now I know all my stamps are there. I'm good to go. I can now add that back in there until I'm ready to now convert my stamp. You will also notice the stamp cases have changed. They used to be green. They're now black. Couple other things. You will notice some stamp sets have one of two. That means there are 2 cases for this one set. So I hope you're going to use this in your craft space. It definitely helps in mine. And also what I find helps me as well, I have grabbed an old frame that I keep on my desk. Nothing fancy, you guys. I got this at the Christmas tree shop, and I keep my stamps on here while I'm working. That way I don't lose my stamp. And I've got magnets here, so if it's comes with framelits or thinlits, I can add that here as well. And again, I think I've done a video on this, but I'm not sure. If I have, there will be a little information pop up at the screen. Thank you so much for stopping by, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful and safe weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday. Thanks for stopping by. Take care.